Hi Sam. How are you today?
Hi Alex. I'm doing well, thanks. What are we learning today?
Today, we are learning the word,
Fehler.
which means mistake or error in English.
Oh, that sounds interesting. Is that a common word in
Deutsch,
Yes, it is quite common. The most frequent meaning is mistake, but it can also mean error in a technical sense. Just be careful, as it might seem similar to the English word fail, which has a different meaning.
So, how do you use
Fehler,
in a sentence?
Well, it's a masculine noun, so you would say.
Der Fehler.
The plural form is.
Die Fehler.
For example, you might say,
Ich habe einen Fehler gemacht.
which means I made a mistake.
Got it. And how do you say that in the past?
In the past tense, you could say,
Ich machte einen Fehler.
for,
Präteritum.
and in.
Perfekt.
You would say,
Ich habe einen Fehler gemacht.
So, it's
habe,
plus the past participle.
gemacht,
exactly. And if you want to give someone a command, you could say,
Mach keinen Fehler.
which means don't make a mistake.
That's really useful. Where does the word
Fehler,
come from?
The word
Fehler.
comes from Old High German,
Fehler.
meaning to be mistaken. It has evolved over time, but its core meaning has remained quite consistent.
That's fascinating. I love learning about the history of words.
It really adds depth to your vocabulary. The way words develop can tell us a lot about culture and language.
Can you break down the word
Fehler,
for me?
Sure. The word isn't a compound, so we can't split it into parts like we would with some German words. But you can associate it with the idea of being wrong or incorrect.
That's a good way to remember it.
Now, let's look at some similar words. For example, with the same prefix, we have,
Fehlerhaft.
which means faulty or defective.
That sounds useful. Any others?
Yes. We can also think of,
Missverständnis.
which means misunderstanding. It has the prefix,
Miss.
indicating a mistake in understanding.
What about words with the same suffix?
Good question. Theirs,
Verhalten.
which means behavior. It comes from,
Wer.
which can indicate a change or action.
I see.
Additionally, theirs,
Widerstand.
Meaning resistance. Here, the prefix
Wider.
shows opposition.
How can I use
Fehler,
in real life?
Great thinking. For example, at work, if you made a mistake, you could say,
Ich habe einen Fehler gemacht bei der Präsentation.
meaning I made a mistake in the presentation.
Let me try.
ich habe einen Fehler gemacht in der Arbeit.
That's close. Just remember to say,
Bei der Arbeit.
instead of.
In der Arbeit.
Got it.
Another situation could be at school, like saying,
Ich werde den Fehler korrigieren.
which means I will correct the mistake.
Ich werde den Fehler korrigieren.
Perfect. And how about when traveling, if you want to ask someone if there's a mistake? You could say,
Gibt es einen Fehler in meiner Buchung?
meaning, is there a mistake in my booking?
Let's see.
Gibt es einen Fehler in meiner Reservierung?
Excellent. You changed booking to reservierung, but both work.
How do I remember that?
Fehler.
Is masculine.
A good hint is that most nouns ending in are masculine. And for a mnemonic, imagine a man who proudly states, I never make a.
Fehler.
That's a fun image.
For usage,
Fehler.
is neutral and used in both formal and informal contexts. You might say,
Das ist ein Fehler.
in a meeting or,
Mach keinen Fehler.
with friends.
What are some common phrases with
Fehler.
You can say,
Fehler machen.
for to make a mistake, or
Fehler korrigieren.
for to correct a mistake. Another one is,
Fehler eingestehen.
which means to admit a mistake.
Are there any similar words I should watch out for?
Yes, be careful with,
Viele.
which means false. They sound similar, but they are used differently.
I'll keep that in mind.
Let's do a quick recall check. What does
Fehler.
mean?
It means mistake or error.
Right. What's the plural form?
Die Fehler.
Great. Can you give me a sentence using
Fehler.
in the past tense?
Ich habe einen Fehler gemacht.
Correct. What's a command using?
Fehler.
Mach keinen Fehler.
Exactly. And where does the word originate from?
Old High German, right.
Yes. Perfect job, Sam. To summarize, today we learned about
Fehler.
its meanings, usage, and some similar words. You did fantastic.
Thanks, Alex. I really enjoyed this lesson.
Keep practicing, and soon it will be second nature. See you next time.